What is up, guys? Meg Gabby back with another video, and I'm going to start off this video with saying an apology for just kind of not uploading as much recently. I've been on vacation, and also I'm preparing to start kind of ramping things up for E3 and the Halo Infinite timeline, and I want to have a lot of videos prepared for then. So right now I'm just kind of relaxing and letting myself have a little break. But regardless of that, I'm also want to say I'm going to be doing the Diorama contest winners soon. I know it's been a lot longer than you probably would have hoped, but it's going to be coming soon, so I hope you guys are excited. And yeah, if I think of anything else, I'll say it at the end of the video. But anyway, this is a Covenant Invasion diorama. And it's not really in a specific timeline that I'm making. I'm kind of restructuring all my stories right now, but I do have the Mega Gabby Spartan in it, so he'll be in it, but it won't really affect any storylines or anything like that. I just thought it was interesting. Yeah, I think that's it. So what's going on is the Covenant are invading, and how they have started is they're coming down that street and they're coming, over in Banshees and things. And they have also come through this road right here. So I'm going to start right here. So here a squad of warthogs have come through to try and give support to this section with the tank. And there's Marines right here, and there's also these two hunters fighting the Marines. And this hunter actually just, pretty much cut this Marine in half. And then there is this Marine shooting at them both with a rocket launcher, and this Marine shooting at them, and then that Marine also. This hunter right here, I don't know if you can see it, but he has a fuel rod that he shot at this warthog, and it has blown it up, and those guys are flying out of it. There, I thought that was an interesting pose. And then there's also this elite general who is gotten really lucky that the explosion happened because it sent the warthog over him when it was going to splatter him. Alright, here are some elites that are just, giving fire, and they're protecting these buildings that they have. And this warthog right here is shot up at those, that jackal and that, elite, and took them out. And then down here we have, an elite that's about to cut a Marine in half, and they are trying to take down this drop pod that just landed, and the drop pod came out with an elite ultra, so he's, a little bit more experienced. Now I'm gonna kind of break away from that point right there, and here is where the Covenant have set up a turret, and they're actually shooting at this Hornet right here, and Mega Gabby's trying to give it support so those guys can escape. There's a Banshee chasing, and here you see this female Marine trying to pick up this Marine and carry him away on evac, and also this Marine, because they are the ones who sent the signal of the invasion, and that's why they have different kinds of armor. Thought that was really interesting, kind of a unique scene. She has them lifted up in the air, and they're running from the Banshee. Alright, now we're going to go on where we left off. So right here we have a ghost that is being shot at by this little platoon of Marines, or it's a little group of Marines, and then this mongoose that was leading the path for these warthogs. There's a turret set up and an elite fighting to protect it, and there's these Marines shooting at it, and this Marine is executing a grunt. This ODST is throwing a grenade at the turret, and then here is a squad of elites on a Spectre, and they have the turret shooting at those Marines. And there's also a group of grunts running at the tank, because that's pretty much the most dangerous thing the UNSC has on the field. They have a Flame Marine, and this Marine just jumped off to protect it. And then there's that one right there with a rocket launcher. Alright. Then here is the actual kind of biggest stronghold for the Covenant. The biggest, danger. This thing came through that little, opening, and it has a Wraith, and there's a drop pod landing there, and also there's these Marines that are going to try and fight it, and that ODST right there is jumping off trying to take it out. There's a Jackal swarming up top, and an elite general who's kind of commanding them from right there. They're trying to take over this base, so they'll have a better vantage point for the tank, and this elite general is cutting this Marine who was defending it. Then there's a Marine set up with a turret and an ODST who's about to fire at the Wraith. Then there's this Marine shooting into this little crowd right here. And then there's a sniping ODST. and that Marine is looking up at the Banshee that's flying over. There's also a drop pod, Covenant drop pod, and the ODST right there is firing at it. And then this ODST is firing down at what's going on over here, but we'll get to that shortly. Alright, so here's the top of the Oni base, and a special elite strike team has been sent in. And you have, well, we'll just kind of go through it and get to the main point. These two elites have attacked this Marine right here. This one has an energy sword, and this one's shooting that Marine right there. This guy is just trying to fire off a few more missile pods before he gets taken down. And here is the general of the Oni base, and he got stabbed, but he's holding a grenade so he can take out a few elites with him, and that elite is noticing. There is one of the other elites, and he is taking out that ODST. And there's that one shooting up at that vehicle. This elite is pretty much the orchestrator of the whole event. You may recognize him. Again, this does not feed into the Brotherhood of Sinner storyline. It's just a small, connection. And so he took out that ODST, and now he's fighting this special ops ODST, and that ODST is kind of sacrificing himself so this Oni guy can escape. And there he's escaping on a Repex, which is a pretty cool weapon. Inside the Oni base, they're not really focusing that much on the inside. There's just this grunt being taken out by a Marine in hand-to-hand combat, and there's a Banshee flying over. Alright. Let me see about sorry about that. Alright, so what's happening here is they're lining up some Marines behind the tank, and they're going to give it support. And then there is this other Covenant group that are coming in behind to try and take it out. And there's an ODST dropping, another ODST dropping, and there's a ghost that these ODSTs are trying to take out right here, and they're shooting at it. This ODST is lead telling the other one, you gotta come this way. They have a turret set up, which they're using to take out the ghost. And then there's a little setup right there to fight the elites. These Marines are running away. That ODST is shooting at him with a needler. And yeah, I think that's it. That Marine or ODST right there is shooting down at them. But yeah, I think that's it. I'm just gonna give you guys some more scenes while I talk for a minute. First off, I think the Patreon is gonna be coming soon. I wanted to, save it until, I'd be uploading content really frequently. And I really appreciate all the people saying, they would want to support, because that's going to make the channel better. I want to save up with it. The first thing I really want to buy is a camera, because nothing amazing, just something that I could really improve the quality, because I know that that's important, as it should be. And then after I get that, maybe I'll buy some bigger Mega Construx sets that I can use for dioramas, or maybe a table or something. But yeah, so I'll be starting that soon. Thank you everyone who supports. I love getting the comments. Like, anyone if you comment anything, especially those comments that are really well thought out. For instance, Chunky Chief, as he now is, he makes really great comments. Vexer, there's just tons of them. I don't want to name every single one, but there are a lot of you guys who I'm really grateful for. And yeah, I just think you guys are awesome. I think that you guys oh wait, sorry, I forgot. This elite is trying to escape from the tank by jumping over this vehicle, and the tank is actually shooting up at the Banshee. Sorry about that little detail. They're just kind of using that as cover. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this diorama, and I can't wait to make more, and you'll be seeing more infinite dioramas soon. I just have to kind of get my banished collection up for a little bit, and then I'll be making more of those. But yeah, I really hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Wait, let me show this scene one more time. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, yes, keeping it. Wait, sorry. Oh wait, have a good one. Bye.